shadow of blood.
Yeah.
You know, the reason why he looks like that is because his blood shows through his skin. They're the real colored people. You know? Can you read that, Job here?
Yep. St. Job 12 and verse 7. But ask not the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
Yeah, a lot of his aerocrafts are fashioned after insects like bees, you know, different birds like falcons, eagles. You know.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Yep.
This is Proverbs 6 and 6, and it reads, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard."
Right, because a sluggard is who? Someone that's lazy.
Yep.
Someone that doesn't want to work. Slothful, man. You know?
Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which have no guide, overseer, or ruler.
Right, no king, no one to tell them what to do, but they're constantly putting that work in.
Yep.
So we're in the spirit of those ants, man. Yeah. You know, the apostle said one video a day. We're in the spirit of those ants. You know?
Well, it tells you that out of thy belly should flow rivers of living water.
So there's flowing.
Yeah, it should be flowing. It should be no fucking excuse. Pray to the Father, man. This thing ain't about bare minimum. And I say it about myself first and foremost, man. This shit ain't no bare minimum activity.
Right, and don't get discouraged because your channel is getting hit. Just make a new one.
Yeah.
You know, you can make a BitChute, you can make a brand YouTube account, you know?
And also your labor's not in vain. So, hey, if that shit don't got a view, that don't mean nothing. We talking about the spirit realm.
Right.
We're talking about a power that is invisible.
Right.
So you ain't gonna be able to see when he viewing it. You know what I mean? That labor's not in vain. Push it. You know, push that, kick it. Kick it. You know, that's why it talks about prophesizing to the wind. You know, we bring our batteries, but sometimes the spirit will be flowing so much. There's been times we've had camp without the camera because it's just flowing and it's like, fuck it, let's just go.
Yeah.
You know? Then when you do your lessons, those are messages in a bottle. They go to who they need to go to. They flow through the water of the internet, you know? And it says, let's let this biker crew go by. Damn demons. Where the hell's Sonny from Bronxtown? Bunch of old, middle-aged, retired, unhealthy niggas. Straight up. What's that movie? The Hall? Water. Bunch of old niggas. Look at this fat nigga. Sheridan is riding. Those are niggas back then that were riding on the horse, chew and spit their gum, you know, and then with their guns and whiskey and all dirty and no shower, got an ace of clubs up their sleeve, you know, playing poker in at the bar all day, you know.
Missiles hit, they ass gonna look like Ghost Rider.
Right.
Right.
Right. Proverbs 6 and 6, go to the ant, thou sluggard. So that's what's the scripture say? Judge thyself, lest ye be reprobates. So you have to ask yourself, am I being sluggish? Am I being, you know, there's a spirit. You could pray to the Father for the spirit. You got herbs you could take. You got all types of things to get you out that lazy, rusty mindset. Even the Tin Man had to get the oil.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the oil? This word.
Right.
The unction. Yep. Get some lessons in. He runneth that readeth. You find yourself, hey, there's times where I always pray for the Father to send the Rakak Kodash. There's times it don't hit me right away. So I'll sit there, I'll chill, and then I'll watch the video, and I'm just, in my mind, I'm just searching, and then boom, and I thank the Lord, and I write some precepts down and go.
Right,
you know, just go, get it, you know?
You need that run that reading.
Right. You got to be in that mindset, man, because the door's closing. So you want to throw every letter up in that, you know what I mean? For that thing shut.
You got to have a balance too, man. You got to take time for yourself. You got to rest. You know, you got to have a balance.
Yeah.
You know, in the race, you got to learn your stride, and you run at your speed. You can't run as fast as the next one.
It's not given to the swift.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hey, would Paul say being temperate in all things?
Yeah.
Self-control.
Yeah.
One of you brothers want to get that? The race is not to the swift.
What?
This is Proverbs 6 and 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise.
Yeah, be wise, man.
Spiritual, judging all things.
All things.
And it says, like, for example, you brothers know how the conception of Spider-Man came into fruition? Because Stan Lee was told to create a new character, so he went home and was sitting there, and he saw a fly on the wall. So he's looking at it and he said, man, now what if I could create a superhero that's on the wall, that can walk on the wall? And he said, Fly Man, this man. Then he said, Spider-Man. See, so he was looking at the Fly and he got inspired. Right. So we need to be inspired too by things in the earth. When you watch ducks, they're going south for the winter, but they're in unison. Yeah. You see? Oh wow, look at that. They're smart enough to leave this shit. Or you watch ants marching one after the other. You see? There's things they do that you look and go, oh shit. And the ant is also like 8 times stronger, than itself.
Yeah, they can lift like 8 times their weight.
Yep. Did you want that swift first or you want me to keep reading? Okay. And it says, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler. So here it is, the ant don't have a guide, an overseer, or ruler. We have camp leaders, we have elders, we have apostles that are telling us what to do. Bishops.
Regional heads.
So if they're telling you to do that, we got to listen. Or you're not being wise. What are you listening to then? Chief Keef? You going to listen to the apostle? Right. Or, little apocalypse? You know what I mean? Who are you going to listen to? You going to listen to someone? Yeah, little X-Pac and shit. It says, you're going to listen to Lil Xan. Snooze off.
Man, that shit sound
It says, look at this. Provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest. Yeah. So when the time's right, the ants, they jump on the opportunity. So when you see a video, that's an opportunity. See something, say something. Otherwise, it's going to go by. Or for brothers that are listeners or learning, you see a video, instead of just watching it later, watch it now. Watch it while you can. And the ants are right now getting shit ready. Chipmunks. They store shit up to put in away, And it says...
well, we're in the time now where you should want to do as much work as you can because the internet's going to be cut. We can clearly see it. The famine of the word is going to come. So you need to take advantage of getting it while it's hot, so to speak.
Right.
Of putting as much work as you can so when shit hits the fan, you don't have to be in the spirit of, did I do enough? You want to be in the spirit like Paul, well, I know I did enough.
Yeah, surely a crown's laid up for me. Yeah. Every day, to my best of my ability, I did a lesson. I read, I prayed.
I rebuked Satan. I was brutally. I gave tithes. I did this. I did that. I gave counsel. I gave alms. Whatever it is.
And why would you need to say that? Because Satan's going to be in that whispering ear, that doubting, trying to doubt you out.
He's always trying to sow demons of doubt or fear. All right? Or evil eye, whatever it is.
Yep. Yep. Always. He's always working. So we have to always work. This is Proverbs 6 and 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Jake. They get that one. They got their hands up. They snoring.
Right, you sleeping?
That's Jake.
I'm resting my eyes.
Jake's spirit. Hey,
it's like you ever hit the alarm and you think I'm gonna lay down for 10 minutes. You wake up like 3 hours.
Yep. Hey, Jake's the master at snoozing.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you late for work. The boss called you like,
Yep. There was an accident. But that's no life to live though. Every morning, that's another thing. Why get mad at the inevitable? Like Esau, it'll literally tell you it's gonna rain. Oh man, it's raining. Why? It's Monday. Right. Monday. Oh, it's Monday. Monday's coming. But see, so it's like, you gotta go to work. Why get mad at that? So there's different mindsets to have in this truth to give you peace.
That's right.
I know I gotta go do that. So instead of getting mad when it comes, man to it. Manhandle that shit. Right.
Hey, like old girl saying Players Club, you gotta make the money, don't
let it make you. Right.
You gotta work Babylon, don't let it work you.
Yep.
That's why a lot of brothers are getting their own business popping. They're doing their app jobs. They look, man, I work when I want to.
Yep.
That's the spirit that you should be in.
Yeah, just like also instead of being a spirit of let's get it over with, be in a spirit of let's get it done. Let's get it done. What's up? Now I'm on the next one. Instead of like simple shit. You got dishes, do your dishes. Trash, got to take trash out, wash your hands. Simple shit.
Do your
laundry. Simple shit. Read, do a push-up. Simple shit. You're like a prisoner. You're just biding time. You just biding time till you get out of here. That's all it is. finish it off, because I know Jakes, they try to sleep away their bit. I'm going to sleep. That shit ain't going to, you ain't learning from it. You ain't learned from it. Like you get on punishment, you're going to sleep the whole week. You ain't going to learn from that punishment.
Well, if you sleep too long, Freddy Krueger will get you.
Well, yeah. Right, that's sleep demon.
You know?
But that's why it says, our wake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe.
Yeah.
You know? A little more, it says, you know what? That was it, bro. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
We got this.
Yeah, I got to cook it. Yep.
Yeah.
This Second Thessalonians chapter 3 and
You got the swift.
verse 10. For even when we were with you, this we command you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat.
Right.
You don't work, you don't eat. You gotta have a source of income. All right, you have to be able to stand on your own too as a man.
Oh, a worker bee.
Yeah,
That's another insect. A worker bee.
yeah, beautiful. That's a beautiful point.
Yep, and also that's two for carnally and spiritually. Because right now we're doing the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai. Which that James show that faith with that work.
Yep,
you know?
yep. I was thinking of that.
And by you studying, it says, "Blessed is he that readeth."
Right.
You know, it says, "Seek you out the book of the Lord and read, and you'll be blessed." So that's also a form of working, because it says, "Much studying is the weariness of the flesh."
Right.
You know, so
right.
we have to labor in studying as well, looking up words, going into the history. Okay.
Oh, I love that. Hey, it's so edifying to look up a word or even look up a name meaning. It's very edifying. You know, like a prime example, the one Jake that just got bodied,
Right.
Adam Toledo. You brothers know what Adam means, right? Ground, earth. And Toledo means a city of generations. So as spiritual, Esau has put cities of generations in the earth. Cities of generations he's put in the earth. Boom!
Damn.
You know?
That goes with numbers. The land is defiled.
Yep, from the blood. So imagine that, like a city of Jakes, like the city of angels. So imagine a city of Jakes that have been put in the earth generation after generation. We're going to find out how many Israelites he's killed alone, man. You know? So it's just spiritual. I went into that name, and that's what it means, a city of generations. So he's put a city of generation of Jakes into the earth, man. From the dust you shall return, from the dusty one, man.
So it's literally polluted with blood, bones, evil spirits. It's literally a haunted house out here.
Yep.
I got a quick precept, like that. That's spiritual. That Jake's name is Adam.
Yeah.
Because after Cain killed Adam, it's like not Adam, Abel. This is what he said. It's Genesis chapter 4 and verse 9, and it says, "And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I thy brother's keeper?"
Yo, this fucking demon, man, got the nerve to speak to the Lord like that, man, in that tone, you know, and then lie about it too. After he killed them, like he didn't hide the body, you know, he killed them, and then he said, "I don't know," you know.
Verse 10. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me.
Right, so it's the same thing today. With all these Jakes, even though they're wicked, even though it's judgment, the blood is still crying from the ground to Yahweh Shemiah Shai.
Right.
Because right now, all those Jakes, they're in the spirit world cussing Esau out.
Yeah.
Waiting for the downfall of this place because they're in their right mind now. You know?
Yeah, because Esau's not killing Jake because of the laws.
Right.
Hey, you got mixed fabric. Bow, 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 bow. You know what I mean? He ain't killing them because they're smoking weed or eating pork. He's killing them based off his laws.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said, what hast thou done to declare my statutes?
Yeah.
You know? You cast the word behind you, and now you want to set up your own law. I already had a law enforcement. You know? And that's us. We're the priests to enforce the law. You know?
And it says, the voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. And just like it says in the book of 2 Kings 15, it says that righteous blood cried unto me. And so the souls of the just complain continually. You know, who was that? The dead Israelites, you know, from generations to generations. You know? That was it, though.
Got that?
Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift.
Right, the race ain't to the swift, man, the turtle and the hare. You know, that's a beautiful analogy right there.
Yeah, look at the beast.
Yeah,
Look at the turtle.
Yeah. The turtle all slow. A turtle can't move like a rabbit, man. All right, it's slow and steady.
But they are fast though.
Yeah,
They are.
yeah,
They're fast, but in their own pace.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't gonna try to outrun themselves. You know, and that's what the rabbit did.
Yeah, the rabbit wore itself out. All right, got so far ahead that he felt so comfortable to take a nap.
Yep.
You know, it ain't about that, man. It's about being even in this truth, even during your lessons. You know, you gotta pace yourself with your reading and everything.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And it's all right. On to the next one. You know, never be satisfied with just that one lesson, or that one read, or that one book, or that one prayer, or that one video. You know, or that one fast. It's always another one. It says you can never do enough. It says seek him 10 times more. Woo! You know? So we, you know, like how it says the apostles like to use how you be with a woman. But remember, have that spirit on you for that woman till you pop her. You know, and so with this truth, you always got to remember, wisdom's always going to try you. Never think that you are not still being tried. Remember it says wisdom shall try you. Yep. But that don't mean, all right, I'm done trying you. Nah, it's a fight. It's a fight to the end. So we got to pace ourselves in that fight. Right. Even like in jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? Like when you, like Conor McGregor versus, is it about the rain? Yeah. Everybody's feeling the rain? Yeah. Well, real quick, Conor McGregor versus, Conor McGregor versus my man Khabib. Khabib wore his ass out for 5 rounds on the ground. Bopping him, going back, punching him, tying him up, never tired him. He kept a very strong pace, and then in the end, he took his ass out. So you got to pace yourself in this thing. You know, like, you know, you got to rule your spirit. Right. There be days I'm like, I might not do a lesson today, even though I want to, and then out of nowhere, a lesson comes. So it's just all about pacing, not forcing the course of the river, you know, but having that your mind's eye geared towards the Lord and just hoping, all right, he's going to use me again. He's not going to take the spirit from me, you know?
Ecclesiastes 9:11, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise.
Right, nor the battle to the strong, because we don't have a military. You know, we don't have any guns, you know what I mean, big ass weaponry, AR-15s, assault rifles. All right, so we're not strong, but we are strong. We're strong in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? Because if the Lord give us spiritual power, what the fuck is a gun gonna do? Right. What is the troop gonna do, man? And the scripture says, I leaped through a wall. You know, David leaped over a wall. He ran through a troop. A bow still is broken by my arm. Okay? Blessed be the Lord who teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. You know, so this battle ain't gonna be given to the strong. This race ain't gonna be given to the swift. Because if you look at it carnally, we could never compete with Esau. But through the spirit, we already got him, man. That's right.
Yeah.
You know, through Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Right. That's what it's going into. The Lord is showing you don't need to be strong as Joshua was before.
Right.
You know, you don't need to have the tactics as the Maccabees before. That's what the Zealots failed at. They wanted to be like the Maccabees again. No, we already got a Hanukkah. You don't need that. That was supposed to fall. They were fighting against the prophecy that Yahushua told. So we don't need to be a Maccabee no more because the Lord is fighting for us. That's what the Lord is showing you. Hey, you don't need their blessing. You don't need curses a man that trusted in that, man. You don't need that. You got me. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You don't need a king. You got me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the Lord is emphasizing to us. You know, like when we work out, we jog, we run, we box. That's all just toning up, making sure we're not getting overweight. We're not doing that. You carry a knife. I wouldn't carry a knife for self-defense. Shit, I might need to cut a branch. Right. You might be camping. Might need a fire. Might need a light. So we walk in a different spirit, even when it comes to what man uses in the world. You know?
Being prudent on a spiritual level.
Yeah. You finish that?
Continuing on, Ecclesiastes 9:11, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding.
Bread to the wise, well, it would be wise to stock up, right? The price of food is going up. There's always talks about the famine, but their bread is going to be given unto the poor, us. All right, the poor of this world, rich in faith, is going to be given unto us through that faith, man. My servant shall eat, right? My servant shall drink, but you shall be hungry.
Right, and with the food that we're stocking up is pertaining to what? Lockdown's happening. So it'd be wise to have an extra roll of toilet paper, not because we're going to put it on our backs and go hide in the woods, because we might have to be locked in our house, so you might get an extra case of water before they start limiting it and rationing it and then people are throwing fucking meta world peace bowls around and shit.
Or before inflation. Or so you might go get some water, you might pay like $30.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Or you got a woman, you know, saying, I'll do this for that water. They showed you in Black Summer. She said she'll do anything just for a ride. They was low on gas. Just to get in the car. And they was low on gas. Yep. They didn't even know where they were going. You know? That's that you know? That's that sheep that no man taketh up.
Yeah, man.
You know?
It says men shall be afraid, so what a woman gonna do? Yeah, that shows you that.
Yep.
And also, you know, if you're able, it's also good and wise to invest in like silver coins. But soon, like when shit the fan, you know, like those could be a good thing to barter with, you know.
Yeah, you might flip a silver coin off and get a fucking a geo tracker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of them cheap whips. You never know. You might need to get away. You know, hey, it's all through the Lord's will, but even Joseph got the warning before time, is all we're saying. If the dollar's collapsing, well, mind you, when the dollar collapses, shit's still going to be so-called going on, you know? You're right, there's still going to be somewhat of a function, so you're going to have to maintain within it, you know? Then you get by till you get by, you know?
Finishing off Ecclesiastes 9 and 11, neither yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all.
Woo!
That's
fire.
That's beautiful.
You know, just like now it says, the Most High set up the apostles last. All men have had their chance with their doctrines, their degrees, and their masters, and their schooling, but now look at.
Right,
Hey.
like Sod Netherwood is debating. You got all these fucking, what's that guy name? Shaka Osmos.
Shaka Khan.
Brother Polite. You
Nigga
know,
got
they
it.
had their time, they had their chance,
Yep.
but where are they now? They
Yep.
fucking faded to black, man.
15 minutes of fame.
But the apostles are still out there. Even General Yohana, Nate, faded to black, man.
Mhm.
You know, but our apostles are still here. Right now, as we're speaking, they are speaking.
Yep.
Right.
Standing strong.
Yep.
All right?
So time and chance happens to all men. Now we've been given that chance.
Right, even Esau.
Yep.
He got a chance to rule.
Yep.
You know, but what did he do? He fucked it up.
Yep.
He sold his birthright.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So the Most High is a just powers. He's given each generation, each kingdom, each ruler, each nation a piece of rulership.
Yep.
Let me see what you're going to do with it. Yep. You know, even us, but the prophecies, we're going to rule forever. You see, but now going back to the time and chance, now this is our time and our chance to get right before judgment comes. So we've been given that grace, that mercy. So now we got to utilize it to the best of our ability. You know, and the main thing is with truth and sincerity, not being over righteous nor being over wicked. Find your happy medium, because right in that middle is the safest place. Because on one side is fire, and on the other side is that water.
And you need to be as that turtle, steady and patient yourself.
Yeah.
But keep moving though.
Yeah.
Not fucking going to sleep in the middle of the race like the rabbit because you think you faster.
Yeah.
You know?
That pride too.
Yeah. Right. And leaning on your own understanding.
Mhm.
Come on.
I got one. 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in the know ye not that they which run in the race run all?
Right, everybody's running. You know, they all running because they all have it in their mind. We're in a race. All right, we have to run. I have to make it to the finish line. But some people are fucking, you know,
Like Childish Gambino at the end of This Is America.
yeah.
But that's how they really gonna be running soon.
Yeah.
You know?
And also like the marathon shit, they got a thing called hit the wall. Like they run too much and too strong and like powerful and shit. They actually faint and fucking fall out.
Oh, they be like wobbling.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
yeah, I've seen
It's called
that.
hitting the wall.
You're
you know?
supposed to save that for the end of the race.
Right.
You know? Right?
Yeah.
That's right. So like wow, in the truth, you don't want to bite off more than chew and like fucking hit the wall.
Yep.
You know, and do over much, according to your portion.
Doing too much.
Too much to lie.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of many books too. I mean, it's good to have books for historical reference and for it backs up the scriptures, but you have to be aware with that too because it can wear your flesh.
Yeah, like you see through the spirit, when we pull out books, we'll get like one word, one line, and then it's gone again. You know, we're not just sitting here, you know, we just hit the little meat out of it and then put the bones away.
Yeah.
You know, because remember, in this spiritual meal, you got to spit the bones out because your ass could choke, man.
And those books are good too, because you say spiritual meal. What do you need? You need greens, you need grains.
Yeah, a little gravy.
Yep.
Adds a little gravy, even a little more seasoning on it.
You need meat, you need milk.
Yep, right.
And it says, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may obtain.
Right, so everybody's running, but only one is going to get the prize, man. That one is the elect, you know? So you have to put on as the elect, you know?
Verse 25, and it says, and every man that strive it
For the
the mastery is temperate in all things.
Yeah, you be temperate, being what? Temperate, man. Self-control, controlling yourself, man.
Control.
Right?
And it says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
Right, they do it to obtain a championship ring. Look at LeBron James, man. He spends millions of dollars a year to get his body right so he can dunk a ball.
When he could just read Leviticus.
Right, right.
You know? Damn.
How much more us so that we can get to the kingdom of heaven?
Right.
You know?
Vainglory. They want vainglory.
And it says, but we, talking about the hopeful elect house of David, but we an incorruptible.
Right, because what? The Lord is going to crown the elect himself. There's going to actually be a crowning ceremony, man.
Right.
But the Lord places a crown on your heads. Okay? And you get a penny, which your penny is rulership in the kingdom of heaven, which every man is going to receive. Doesn't matter if you're holding the sign, holding the camera. Doesn't matter if you woke up at the last second. You know?
That's right. And why is Yahweh Shai going to crown them? Because he's the finisher.
Yeah.
And I'm real quick. This is Hebrews 12:2. And it reads, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross.
And what did he say when he endured? He said, it is finished.
That's right. Finish line.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to say, Lord's will. Like, imagine that mindset to understand even in your worst predicament of pain, torture, whatever, you know, it's done. It's done. I did it. I did what the Lord required. I know there's a crown. Like, they're going to look at you like you crazy. Say whatever's happening to you, and they're like, what is he saying? He keeps saying there's a crown waiting for him. The crown's waiting for him. We'll cover his mouth. You know, give him more. You know, because you in your mind, you have been already separating the spirit from the body. So in that day, hey, how much easier would it be to separate yourself from this body? Because ultimately the separation is coming. You know?
Right. If you kill us, you just set us free.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And it says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. He that endures unto the end, saved shall be saved. Yahweh Shai endured to the end.
Yeah.
And it says, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
So he endured being buffeted. He endured being hated by his own people. He endured the pain of carrying the cross. He endured being tempted 40 days and nights in the wilderness. He endured all of that, man, because he knew what was at the end of that finish line.
One more. It says, for consider him that endured such contradictions of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. There you go.
Let this mind be in you.
Yep.
I got one more. It's Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 16 on page 60. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 16. And it says, therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. It says, therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. And that's plain, man. You know, right. the end time of the great, after we deliver, out of this peril and destruction of fucking Babylon,
there's a reward.
There's a reward.
There's a great reward for us. Like the brother said, your labor is not in vain.
Right.
It's not in vain. Satan wants you to make it think it's not in vain, man. Mm-hmm. There's a reward for believing. There's a reward for coming out here showing your faith.
Right.
You know?
I got a precept if you want about the reward real quick, and then I got 2 Ezra 2 for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of rewards.
This is and there's a reward for the wicked. You have been rewarded.
Yep.
You've been blessed to get beat by the king.
Yep.
Now
he's gonna be rewarded with chains.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Right. These niggas with these Rockefeller chains. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
This is Psalms 58 and 10.
Who's that? Prince Philip? His
Yeah.
ass getting rewarded right now.
Yeah. That nigga died like that. So his shit, he looked terrible.
You already looked at it.
This is Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
Right, when he see what? America being destroyed, right? When the dollar collapsed, when the elector are waking up, when Yahushua returns, that's the vengeance.
Woo!
Right? We're gonna rejoice at that.
The Quam.
Yeah, Naquam. Your partner Quam.
Yeah. And it reads, he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous.
Yeah.
Verily, he is a God that judges in the earth.
Yeah.
I know it. Oh man, we gonna get cold in that day, man. Lord's will, man.
That's gonna amp us up. The Lord, he ain't gonna just leave us out here, man, all defeated. No, he said, when these things begin to happen, then lift up your head because your salvation draws nigh. So there's gonna be a lot of faith boosters, a lot of miracles, a lot of weird things, so to speak.
And we're gonna turn cold too, man, because this whole world shit on us. Men, the women, the children, the jobs, the opportunities, the streets. Everything has turned on us, man. We're going to turn on. And then we're going to turn up, man. Through the Spirit, man. You know? And we're going to be praying even more in that day. You know? Praying to the Father, do this, do that. Because things are going to happen. We're going to be able to... Yahushua said, I could call legions down. So we know when we with the Lord, hey, get them. We'll be, get them, man, get them. You know? Shalak Hashim.
Or even Elijah, he sent the fire on them.
Yep.
Or was that Elisha?
Yep, no Elijah. The 450.
Yeah, he sent the fire on them.
Yep. Yep. Set fire on their ass.
Right.
And then Elisha, after he got the portion, he sent she-bears, man. You know? It says the field should be in league with us. Hey, man, you be walking through, you gonna look like a doped out Ace Ventura, man.
Right.
You know, all the animals with you. I was driving the other day, and this raven was following me, and it made me like think, like just running and having the birds follow you like Jaguar's paw.
Yeah.
He was running, and the Jaguar was running with him. We come into very beautiful times, man. You know? Oh, you want this? Yeah. End it on this. This is 2nd Esdras 2 and 42, page 16. 2nd Esdras 2 and 42. People be getting mad because people watch us and you want to drive off into fucking vanity. You saw that bucket hat bitch? Yeah. What a fucking LL Cool J chain and shit.
I bitch was going to get a blunt.
Right. And a burger. Man.
And some burger.
Right. 2nd Esdras 2 and 42. I, Esdras, saw upon Mount Zion a great people.
And his precepts, Revelation 14.
Yep, there's Moses the song.
Yep.
And she keep emphasizing great people. You know, I was saying, telling the brother the other night, you know, in this truth, we have to truly, you know, embellish in where we're at. You know, when you were brothers and you have a great night, you know, and you get home safe and you wake up and you still know the name, you know, in your mind, like, man, that was the greatest night I ever had.
Hell yeah.
You know, that was the greatest camp, man.
Call Lord
Yahweh.
Yeah.
We're able to do things with our brothers while in captivity.